Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Skyrim, where in our last episode we bounced from the four corners of Skyrim, and I decided that we were going to be starting the Dawnguard DLC. So we're currently in the stage of Awakening. We're looking for what the vampires are seeking. So, we're heading in here.
When to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of the lesson of their hall.
Okay. Right, okay, so this is the first recording session since I got my new microphone that I mentioned in the Mass Effect episodes. So I'm actually just going to bring that down because, yeah, I'm adjusting to all of that at the moment. So, and that opening combat sounded far too loud. So, we have some vampires to loot. We have a death hound. Right, okay. Oh, Vigilant Tolan. He was meant to be meeting us here. Right, we've got the Robes of Restoration. Orcish Hammer of Burning. We might be able to break that down. Don't think there's anything else we need from him. So, as I've mentioned on the Mass Effect series, this is a new microphone, so please do let me know if I've got the balance right and how the sound is going. Sanctified, that'll do. Because, yeah, I want it to be the best it can be for you guys. Now, I'm going to be doing editing, and I'm learning all the time all the stuff I can do with audio on there, but again, still, please let me know any feedback, and if you guys have any actual feedback, if you guys have done audio editing before, happy to take that constructive criticism, more than happy to take that, and I'd leave that as a standing comment with all comment that I do. If you do have any constructive criticism, as long as it's constructive, I'm more than happy to listen to anything you guys want to tell me. Right, and then we can chop. More vampires! But this was part of the reason I went to be a werewolf earlier on, because I can't catch vampirism being a werewolf. Ooh, vampire armor of conjuration. That I'm going to want, because we're going to be able to break that down, I think, and then we can enchant our armor, because we're using conjuration a fair amount at the moment. So if I can make those spells cheaper and regenerate the mana, that's going to be really useful. Speaking of breaking stuff down, here's an arcane enchanter randomly in the middle. Right, we can break down, we're wearing all of that, we can break down the Sanctified Iron Sword. I think we're wearing the Dwarven Gauntlets, we can break down the Steel Gauntlets. And then we can break down, yeah, that Vampire Armor of Conjuration we've just picked up. Now, let's have a look. Fortified Conjuration and Magicka Regen, we have no items we can put that on. That's annoying. Okay. Because I think we've already enchanted our chest piece. We will... What did I enchant it with? It has... Where is it? Oh, Restoration. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. Hello! More people. I mean, you know, if you can call the undead and vampires people... That's mean. Vampires are people too. Draugr, on the other hand, not so keen on calling them people. Right, okay. And again, I keep sheathing this because I want to be doing all of the recasting. Where are we going? That's where we came in. I got myself really turned around there. Right, here we have a chain. So, yeah, I appreciate the comments that I got on the last episode about, well, I'll admit, it was only one comment, but that they were happy to have the, yes, there's Conjuration 30, I'm going to try and spend that point straight away, that they were happy to have Lydia and Serana, so we will be doing that. Now we get Soul Trap, lovely. Bang, straight away getting souls. Come on, that's you down as well. Any other red spots? Okay, no. Potion of healing. I'm not worried about what the skeletons have, so let's go forward with that. Now, following on from that question around Serana, now that we're going to have 2 companions, again, please do let me know whether you would rather I turn the difficulty up on account of having 2 companions. The thing I'll mention with that is the way that difficulty increases in Skyrim is it effectively makes all NPCs, so anyone not you, it turns them into a bit of a meat shield and gives them a ridiculous amount of health. So, oh, I've left that way too close. Right, okay, I got distracted talking there. Potion of healing. Yeah, so it turns them all into basically meat shields. Now, that will also apply to Lydia and Serana. They will also have a higher amount of health. So they won't do more damage, but they will have a higher amount of health, which will... I don't have a way of solving that. That is just how Skyrim does it. So it's up to you whether you want basically the fights to take longer, or whether you're okay with basically proceeding as we are. I'm kind of happy either way. I don't have a particular drive. Okay. Let's re-get our... there we go. And, oh, that was a lot closer than I really wanted to be seeing, that spider. Oh, yeah, not keen on that. Right, okay, you had gold, lockpick. Not worried about any of that. You had an amethyst. Why did a spider have an amethyst? Why did a spider need that gem? I don't know. I don't know we'll ever know.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendar is stronger than any suffering you can inflict.
I love it.
Oh, I'll cut that conversation short. I was really hoping not to. Right. Oh, my sword's going to run out, so let's just get on with that. And then we'll start slaying some vampires. Oh, no, that's Lydia. We don't want to slay her. Hit the wrong person there. Right, that's... She ran off over there. Completely missed that. Okay, well, Lydia was on fire. Okay, so here was another Vigilant of Stendar. He was a lot more beat up because they were trying to look for something. There's notes on that, and that note basically says there's something here. Now, I didn't see the vampire thrall. It's normally a thrall. Yeah, there they are. They're over there. I was going to say, I was expecting them. If they don't normally appear, they normally are hiding around the back here. So that's that done. Okay. And then we have a big red button, or a button covered in blood. Shall we press the button covered in blood? That looks friendly. Oof. Genuinely, I wonder how long that would take to heal. Okay, and now we have a purple glowing bit, and we have a bit of a Skyrim puzzle. It's pretty easy when you know how to do this one. So effectively, you can see it stops here, the little purple path. So we need to push the brazier into that spot, which will then open the next point. And it's just a case of going around and completing the path for them. And I cannot remember them, so I do need to wait for them. I remember the first time I did this, I was knocking those braziers backwards and forwards so many times because I had no idea where they were supposed to go. And you are supposed to go there. I think that completes the circle. Yes, it does. Okay. And the floor drops. And we have a mysterious pillar. So we were up at that point. The floor dropped, not this raised. So now we have a monolith with a mysterious woman.
Who sent you here?
Who were you expecting?
I was expecting someone like me, at least.
What do you mean, like you?
Can't you tell just from looking at me? A vampire.
The Dawnguard would want me to kill you. And genuinely, this is one thing I've never understood about this quest. Now, this is Serana. She's quite key to the remainder of the quest. but I genuinely have no idea why we don't kill her on sight, seeing as we've just joined the vampire hunters.
Not fond of vampires, are they? Well, look. Kill me, you've killed one vampire. But if people are after me, there's something bigger going on. I can help you find out what that is.
Where do you need to go?
My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
Any idea how we get out of here?
Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away.
How long were you in there?
Good question. Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King?
That's actually a matter for debate.
Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders?
So the Empire supports Elisif, but there are many in Skyrim loyal to Ulfric.
Empire? What Empire?
The Empire from Cyrodiil, which is basically where you play the whole of Oblivion. That's pretty much based in Cyrodiil, in the heart of the Empire.
Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened.
Okay, and then we can ask more about sort of the Elder Scroll, her history, and this is part of the framework where it's already asking to trade things with her. I'm not going to be doing any of that, so I think we're just going to back out that conversation. Now, she's not technically a companion at the moment, which is why she's following us, but yeah, so she even in the vanilla game, you'd still have two companions at this point, because she is just someone, as part of the quest, that is following us. And we have gargoyles. There we go, and we get more souls. Lovely. That's starting to fill our soul gems up beautifully. Okay. And gargoyles are always full of gems and ore. So we want to grab that while we can. And then I think the exit's this way. It's really dark, it's tricky to tell. I can only apologise for you guys watching. I'm trying to remember whether I installed the travel lanterns mod. It might be worth putting that on. If so, do I have a travel lantern? No. Okay. Alright. I apologise because I'm sure YouTube's going to make this even darker than the raw footage. Okay, and then we have a lever up here. Because that is going to wake up some Draugr. Come here. And you. Oh, you're restless. Okay. Nice big soul. Okay, I think that clears this room out nicely. Again, I'm not worried about looting the Draugr because they're going to have random stuff that's of no use to us at all. So here we have a nice big open room full of skelly boys. Hello. What weakened you? Okay, and we have a level 15 Draugr Right Lord. Right, we need to do a unrelenting force. And that's the first time we've used it, and or like full pelt, and now you can see what I mean about it throwing people as opposed to just, you know, pushing them in a little bit. Okay, there's that one down. He was the big one, so we'll go revisit him in a bit. Oh, love all of this. Is just filling soul gems left, right and centre. Right, okay, where's that Dragon Lord gone? Honed Ancient of Frost. Do we have a Frost? We'll take it because it'll be worth selling, even if we don't have a Frost disenchantment at the moment. Okay, we've then got a chest. Petty Soul Gem. Those are worth having. Basically really, really good mana potions. And then we have a word wall. Now, stamina drain vitality, that's an interesting one. I've never really used it, but from what I understand, it basically it doesn't deal damage to people, it just reduces their maximum health. So, in theory, they're easier to kill, but... hang on, I walked right past the switch. There it is. Yeah, it makes them easier to kill, but... I don't know. It's never really one I've used. I think it's similar to Mark for Death, whereas that... So, stamina reduces their health, whereas Mark for Death just means they take more damage. But again, I've never really used either of them. I do believe we picked up a level up, though, as we were going through that, so I'm going to do that as soon as this loading screen finishes. Come on, load faster. There we go.
It's so good to breathe again.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh,
Even in this weather?
apparently we don't have a level up. I thought we did. Okay, maybe something leveled up, but we're not quite there yet. Right, now there is a standing stone up here, so I want to grab this because it's going to be a pain to get back to if we don't grab it now. And there is actually a Steam achievement I don't have yet for finding all of the standing stones, so grab it while we're here. Also grab some iron ore because we can, I don't know, make some arrows or something to level up our blacksmithing.
Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Come on, mine faster. There we go. Right. So, here's our standing stone marker. There are the standing stones. It's not going to be as good as the one we've got. There we go. There's our sword. Level 1 bandits. Oh guys. Oh, level 1. You're not going to do well, I'm afraid. Yeah, single shot. Job done. Right. You had gold on you though, which is worth it. And we have the Lord Stone. So, more resistant to magic and physical damage. That's basically damage reduction. We are better off with our XP one at the moment, so we don't want that. I am going to take that lantern though, because if I have got travel lanterns installed, that's going to save me some time. Now we have our level up. Okay, so what do we want to do this time? We're not having trouble with magic. We have run out of stamina a couple of times, so let's buff that up. And then, where should we go from there? I'm not too worried about any more restoration. It might be time to start doing enchanting, seeing as we want to put some bits and pieces on our armour. So yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Oh, splendid.
And okay. You're very pleased with all of that. Right, okay, and then we now need to take Serana all the way over here. And there's a few different ways we can do that. We can either walk, which, trust me, is a flipping long way. Or we can... Oh, I never picked up Dawnstar. Oh, that's really annoying. We're going to have to walk back there. Okay, what I want to do, though, is I want to head to... Can't fast travel while there are enemies nearby. Are there enemies nearby? Okay, well, you found someone. Who's nearby? Okay, they're not there anymore. Can I go now? Because I want to go to Whiterun. Because I'm trying to remember, have we bought the house in Whiterun yet? If not, we're going to need to. Because there's an item in there. Certainly for the version of the house I have, because I have a modded version of Breeze Home by Eleonora, which is a fantastic mod, and she is very good at her player homes, but I have to admit, this Breeze Home one is my favourite, and it's just perfect, so I haven't had to look at any others. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Do I actually have that? No. Okay. Have I got 5,000 gold? I have. Let's go and buy the key for Breeze Home then. Because, like I say, there's one of the bits that Eleonora has put in there, which is... It's not in the vanilla game, but I feel okay using it because it doesn't break the game. So what she's got in there is a disenchanting table. So normally, you can disenchant an item at a normal enchanting table, which destroys the item and you learn the enchantment. What she's got in there is a disenchantment table, where you can effectively take an enchanted piece of armour or an enchanted weapon or something you've done that with, strip the enchantment off of it, which then lets you reapply a new enchantment. which is useful because I want to change over the enchantment we've got. And it also means that we can do this without losing a decent piece of armor and having to recraft it if we just want to, you know, improve the version of the enchantment that we have. Now, the challenge we're going to have to find is we need to find Preventus. And what time is it? It's 1 in the morning. My guess is he's going to be in his bed. Which is in over here. Here he is.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
I'd like to purchase the
There's
house.
a house available right now.
I'll take it.
Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
Yeah, I'm not going to need that white round
Enjoy your
decorating
visit to
guide
Dragon's
at all. Ladies. Thank you. Okay. And then we can go back outside. And head to our new home. Which is, like I say, a really good one. I do like it. We'll have a look at some of the others. Because I have got all the Creation Club ones. And there is a Riverwood one where I will fully sit corrected here. And in an earlier part I said it was a Creation Club player home. Absolutely not. There's one outside Riverwood for like 15,000 gold. But it is a mod. Not one I've ever looked inside before, but I've had it installed and it's on the install list, so we'll probably go and have a look at it at some point. But yeah, at the moment this is what we wanted. So this is our breeze home. We have plant pots outside, which is great if you're doing survival mode. And then we have our key, so we get to go in and have a look. Now, what's really nice about this home is it's compact. It feels the same size.
Another dragon attack.
What are you doing in my house? Get out! Get out!
Hey, even I can get tired every now and then. Finally, a place to just relax.
Okay, so we have our cooking pot. We can sit by the fire. We have mannequins, display cases. Now, this is locked, and I've no idea if there's a key to get in here at all, because every time I've tried to do it I've just had to lockpick it. But this is somewhere we can put all of the claws we get, all of the special collectibles, any unique one-off weapons. So part of the plan is going to be to fill this in, because this would be cool, and we can put, like I say, lots of different stuff in here. So yeah, that's going to be the plan, to fill that in. We then have an oven, which you might go, I've got a cooking pot, why do I need an oven as well? Well, you can actually bake in here, so this is where you can make like baked potatoes, boiled cream tarts, stuff that you can see in the game but you can't actually make at a cooking pot, because you wouldn't use a cooking pot to make a snowberry crostata, but you can bake it in an oven, which is cool. We then have a child's bedroom. We then go upstairs to another locked door. Why are these doors locked in my house? More importantly, why don't I have the key? So this is our companion's bedroom, because it's all in theme. They've got an armor set they can put there. So yeah, that's our companion's room. This is what I wanted. So we've got an alchemy lab, we've got a staff enchanter, an arcane enchanter, but this is the one I wanted, the disenchanting font. So this is where we can take our armor, temporarily strip us, I'm afraid. And look, you can see it's now lost that enchantment. That's it, it pings straight in and out. And we now have full armor with no abilities. So we can come over to our arcane enchanter, and we can... Oh, we don't have frost. We'll definitely break that down then. Okay, so now our wolf armor appears, and we can put our fortify conjuration on there. And what's the best soul we've got? Ooh, a lesser soul. That's not great. I mean, it's better than nothing, but this is the bit we can take stuff off and put it back on. So we can do that if we want to try and improve stuff later. What can I have in here? Fortify one-handed. 2% more damage. Meh. Yeah, fine, whatever. Okay. So we'll put a little bit of enchantment in there. Okay. And then this is our bedroom. Should we need it? We've got mannequins. We've got, you know, stuff up there. And it's open down there. So yeah, I really like this as a play at home. Oh, one other thing. Under the stairs, there's a trapdoor to the basement, where in the basement we have a mirror. Oh, you can do that. Oh, okay, that's cool. We have more mannequins. Unfortunately, I can't grab that dragon bone armor. That mannequin doesn't work. We have a hot tub. And then we have workbenches, grindstones, smelter, anvil, all the blacksmithing bits and pieces down here as well. So everything is here. It's, like I say, it's pretty good. So we can just do this in the peace of our own home. Let's make a 830. That's good. We'll make that. Okay. There we go. Right.
Finally. Place to relax.
Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying relaxing, Serana. Oh yeah, we have a steam room. Forgot there was a steam room. It's a great little house. It is absolutely great, but it's not game breaking because it just puts everything that you would have access to in one place instead of having to fast travel and bounce around everywhere. So that's why I'm okay with it. Now, we are going to want to go to... We do actually want to go to Dawnstar. I really should have marked that before running off. So we're going to have to go to the Hall of the Vigilant and run back. And we're then going to be able to get Serana home. So the following question there, because when we get Serana home is where we have to commit to either going down the Dawnguard route or going down the vampire route. So the question I'm going to be pitching to you guys, well, because I shouldn't have even had to run here, Lydia. So the question I'm going to pitch to you guys is, what side would you rather see? Would you rather see the vampire side or would you rather see the Dawnguard side? What I will be honest with you on is if you guys decide you want to see the vampire side, I likely won't stay a vampire very long, purely because in the base game, vampires are, to my mind, not very good. They get more vampiric powers the longer they go without feeding, but then they start taking additional damage in sunlight, and it's a pain because you're going to move around at night time. Yes, it's very themed. Yes, it's very sort of on character, and in sort of, like I say, it's accurate to what you'd expect. But I find it frustrating having to constantly move around just at night time to avoid taking that damage. Now, there are mods out there that completely rework vampiring. I think Better Vampires is a particularly good one I've played with in the past, but it does fundamentally change it from the base game. And although I'm doing this as a modded playthrough, I'm trying to keep it as a gameplay modding light playthrough. I don't want it to be game breaking and giving me access to lots of things that I shouldn't have. So a lot of the mods, that's what I'm saying, are cosmetic. They're sort of quality of life mods. I'm not doing ones where I can basically make myself an all-powerful god walking around. That being said, I mean,
Everyone thinks
I'll be honest with you, even if some of you want to see that, I won't be doing that on this playthrough. But it does mean that I don't really want to be using stuff like Better Vampires, because although it's very cool, although it's very well done, it does fundamentally change what the game does with vampires, and it makes it better and easier to be a vampire. Hence the name, Better Vampires. Right, so this is what we were looking for. We wanted to come and hire a boat, because instead of walking over to Serana's,
take you to any port on the coast.
we're gonna get a boat.
Where are you headed?
I would like to go to the island near the border to High Rock.
The one with the ruined castle? Don't you know that place is cursed? Even seasoned sailors steer far around that place.
I need to go there anyway.
I'll take you as far as I can, but I'm not hanging around, and it's gonna cost you extra.
Oh, 500, but trust me, it's worth it. It's a long walk otherwise. Take me to the castle.
Climb on in and let's get this over with.
Okay. And then we'll use a ferry seat. Although I've just thought this doesn't actually take us to the front door. I think it's going to take us to somewhere we're going to get shot at straight away. Oh well. Oh no. Oh, okay. No, it has taken us to the right place. Okay. So, this is going to take us to that castle over there.
The part where we usually get in the boat. You with me?
Okay. So, here we have Serana. Yeah. So, I'm going to call the episode here. So, thanks very much for coming along. Likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow, particularly if you put the bell icon on so you get notified when the new episodes come out. As before, happy to take any feedback. Please let me know what the sound's been like on this episode, because I'm still getting used to it, particularly with the new camera. Not the new camera, new microphone. Also, please let me know what you're thinking about the difficulty with having 2 companions. But other than that, thank you all for coming along, and I will catch you all next time.